Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. It's Deb if you're new, and if you're not, then welcome back. Today, we are going to be talking about the good old controversial sometimes Kindle because I 100% was a hater. I put my hands up. I was not convinced. I was like, nah, I am a paperback girly to the core. I need to feel the pages, smell the pages, I need that like physical act of turning the page. And recently, I have been really reaching for my Kindle, and I'm like, why? What's going on? What has converted me? And I'm going to tell you guys why I think I am picking up my Kindle way, way, way more than I used to. And let's not get it twisted, okay? I will always, always love a physical copy of a book, but let's also be realistic. How many bookshelves can you guys fit in your houses? Because I'm running out of space. And so I feel like it is so handy having a Kindle, and then the books that you absolutely love get to stay on the bookshelf for display, for rereads, for, showing people who don't know you the kind of books you like, because they kind of represent you, right? Your books. So without further ado, let's get on to the first reason I have been reaching for my Kindle a little bit more than I used to. These are so light. Like, I'm pretty sure this is like a common one, right? They are so convenient. They are so light. You can take it anywhere and it will barely take any room in your bag. And you haven't got to worry about being clumsy like I am and maybe having a water bottle in your bag and like a brand new book in your bag and maybe not closing your water bottle extra tight and that water bottle leaking all over a brand new book and ruining it. Because, yes, that's happened to me far more than I like for it to happen, and it gets annoying. But if you have this, you haven't got to worry. It's absolutely fine. You can put a nice little cute case on it like I have, and you're good. So it's just so convenient in terms of like going out and reading on the go. Love it. Not to mention, it's light. Some of these fantasy books be heavy. They are really breaking the back, breaking my like I need to go to the gym anyway, but like when I carry a really heavy book, I'm like, oh my gosh, this, no problem. So that is definitely the first reason that I have been reaching for my Kindle a lot more than I used to. To be honest, guys, like this might actually be one of the best things that I love about my Kindle, and it is reading in the dark, reading at nighttime. I absolutely loved like the little clip-on book like my brother got me for Christmas, but it's just annoying having to charge it and clip it onto your pages. Sometimes it falls off, sometimes it makes the pages all like folded and stuff. For Kindle, it's built in. It's a built-in light. You open the Kindle and literally it lights up and it doesn't hurt your eyes. I don't think it's bad for your eyes. It's meant to be like an e-reader that like mimics paper, so it doesn't feel like it's hurting your eyes. And you open it, lights up, Bob's your uncle. You've got a book and you can read it at any time in the day. So, like, if you have a partner or you share a room with someone and, it's a bit annoying having the lamp on to read or having that bright book light, they will not notice a Kindle light. It is, game changer. The third reason are special features it's got, such as a built-in dictionary, which I don't know about you guys, but there are certain books that have words where I'm like, what the hell does that mean? I just, I don't know. Maybe I should have paid more attention in English, but some words I'm like, I have no idea what that means. And so having a Kindle saves me so much time Googling the word, finding out what it means, and then going back to my book. I can just hold on to the word and it just tells me the definition. This word means this. And I'm like, oh, I get it now. So it's making me smarter because sometimes, I don't know about you guys, I would just gloss over the words. I'm like, well, I kind of get the context, it's fine. But now I'm actually like going out of my way to hold on to the word, finding out what it means, and it's great. So that's one thing. You can also highlight. So like if there's a sentence that speaks to you and you want to highlight, you haven't got to go and physically get a highlighter and actually do the highlighting. I know a lot of people do love doing that, but say you haven't got one on you, you can just highlight it on your Kindle, and if you really want to do it in your like physical copy, you can do it later. Love it. Not to mention it tells you as well, like very popular highlighted bits. I don't know if you like that, but that can be kind of interesting to see what other people have highlighted and what they've like casted out to them in that particular book. It's quite interesting. So I love those features a lot. And then also it's good for note making. So all in all, I feel like if you are an annotator and you don't mind not annotating like physically and doing it electronically, then you'll love a Kindle as well. The fourth reason that Kindles have been a lot more popular with me at the moment is it has instant access. So, say you're like, I really want to read, I don't know, what's a good book? Tomorrow, Tomorrow, and Tomorrow. Like, I really want to read that book, but I don't want to have to wait till tomorrow for Amazon to deliver it, or I don't want to leave my house and go to a bookshop and buy it right now. Maybe like I'm sick or I'm tired or whatever. Just go on your Kindle, buy it, and it's instantly there, like instantly. I mean, who doesn't love things that are instant? That definitely has been such a game changer. And also, there is Kindle Unlimited. To be fair, I don't know too much about it. Even though I do have it, I don't know if it has enough books for me for it to be worth it. But at the moment, I've read quite a few books on there during my free trial. That has been really cool. So if you also love the books in Kindle Unlimited, then you pay for that every month and you've got an access to so many books instantly. So yeah, that is definitely a huge perk. The next reason I like Kindles is because you can literally link it to your Goodreads instantly. So once you start a book, you can be like, I've started this book, and it will update on your Goodreads. And when you finish it, it will update there as well. And you can rate it there and it will update your Goodreads, which I just find that handy, you know? I find that I forget sometimes to update my Goodreads, and I'm like, oh, sugar, I forgot to, put that on my Goodreads. Now, this does it for me. I mean, to be fair, I love doing it on Goodreads as well, but it is handy. It's just a nice feature, it's a nice little nice to have. Okay, I've got to say, recently, like this might be a sign that maybe I need glasses. I don't know. I might need to go to the opticians and just double check because the last time I went, I had better than 20/20 vision, but some of these books have the tiniest text, and I hate reading text when it's tiny, especially when it's in a book and like say you're reading in like dim lighting, you can barely see it. You're like, I just don't like it, right? I find it annoying. So having adjustable text like on a Kindle is a game changer. You can literally zoom in, zoom out, make it as big or as small as you want to. And I love that. I love being able to control the text size because I try to read The Only Way or something by Riley Sager. What's it called? The Only One Left. I tried to read The Only One Left, and I don't know about you guys, but let me show you. I'm going to show you guys because am I blind? Please tell me. I was trying to read this book and I was like, why on earth is the text this small? Like, what's the need? Can you guys see that? I mean, why did they have to do that? It could literally have been a little bit thicker with more pages with bigger words. And so that literally turned me off reading it. Now I'm reading something else completely because I was like, I don't want to buy it again. I already have the physical copy. I don't want to buy it again on my Kindle, but I'm not in the mood to try and like start finding my charger for my book light because I know I'll need my book light to read that book in the dark, like in dim lighting. My CPA. With my Kindle, I would not need to worry. I could just make the text bigger. And that is a game changer. Obviously, as well, having a Kindle is more environmentally friendly. And don't get me wrong, I am definitely guilty of loving to buy books and, collecting books and having them on my shelves. I love it. You can see it, right? I love it. But if you are conscious of the environment and trying your best to, you know, not have books you don't need for the sake of it, then having a Kindle can be a really good way to do that because you can read it first, and then if you do like it, you can buy it. And at least you know you'll have it for a long time and it won't just be buying for buying's sake. So I do like that as well. I feel like that's made me a little bit more conscious of what I'm buying. And, I really wish that I didn't buy the Chestnut Spring series from the works because they are all on Kindle Unlimited, and I probably wouldn't have bought the physical copies because I don't love them enough to own them, but I do want to read them. And now I've got a Kindle, and now I know that I'm not going to buy books that I don't love anymore because I can just read on my Kindle. And if I love it that much, I'll buy it again and have it on my shelf, you know? Last, but certainly not least, I absolutely love like the time tracker on the Kindle. So if you're reading a chapter, you can like click a button on the bottom, and all it does is it tells you how far you are into that chapter. So it'll say 4 minutes left, 2 minutes left, like time left in that chapter. And that is a game changer because you know when like sometimes you are so tired of reading, you're like, oh, I just want to like finish this chapter, but you just try and estimate by like feeling the pages, seeing how many pages are left. It just tells you in 4 minutes you'll have finished this chapter, and you're like, oh, I can do 4 minutes, I'll carry on reading. And sometimes that makes you read more. But also, if you don't like that, if you're like, I just want to read and get lost in the book and not track how quick I'm reading it or how much time I've got left, you can turn it off. And I just find that I love that feature, and also it's really handy because I am a eye scanner. I will scan the pages and like accidentally see a spoiler. But with a Kindle, it's harder to do that because you've just got the one screen, right? So you can still scan the page, but I feel like it's harder to see a spoiler because you're looking just at that one little square, isn't it? It's just convenient, and I really just think that whilst I will never, ever, ever be like Kindle over physical copies, I think I've got a place for both now, and I'm loving that. And I think maybe there are people out there who are wondering, will I love that? And hopefully, this video has helped you decide if you will like that. Because I don't know, I think I was very much of the opinion of, nah, I'm okay. Whereas now I'm like, do I want a new Kindle? Because mine's a bit slow, it's a bit old. I think I do. I think I love it. I think I want to use it way more than I'm using it now. And I think I'm using it quite a lot now. So that is definitely a good sign. So hopefully you've learned something from this video if that you didn't already know about Kindles. And hopefully I've helped you decide if you want to buy one or not. I definitely think it's a staple now in my reading journey, and I absolutely love it. So I most 100% will carry on using my Kindle. And that is it, everyone. That is why I have become a bit more of a convert when it comes to a Kindle and an e-reader. And I think there's like more as well, isn't there? There's more e-readers that are currently out that are quite popular, and I'm definitely open to exploring more. But I do love this Kindle. I do love it, and I think that I was so closed-minded to it. So if there's anyone out there who's feeling the same, they're not quite sure if they want to, they think they would much prefer holding the physical book, I'm just here to tell you, I feel that way too, but I still love a Kindle. And I think there's a time and a place for a Kindle. And maybe you might have just found your time. I'm just joking. This is not sponsored. I wish, but but I do think you should give it a try. And if you do, let me know what you think. If you have a Kindle, let me know if you like it, if you like your physical book, which one you prefer. And yeah, I will see you all in my next video. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you later. Bye, everyone.